All right, House of Payne fans, I think this is going to be my last House of Payne video to record before we get the season finale next week. But basically, in the trailer for the season finale, Miranda announces that her and Calvin are getting back together. And the synopsis says, Miranda announces that the possibility that her and Calvin are getting back together. So before moving forward in the video, please take a moment to hit like, hit subscribe, click the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. If you watch my trailer breakdown for the season finale, you kind of already got an idea of my feelings towards this, because I don't really know what to say. Like, I gave praise to the episode, you heard me, because for once Miranda brought up Calvin, but it wasn't in an annoying fashion. It's pretty much understandable that going through some baby clothes and then coming across the outfit that, Calvin bought when she first announced she was pregnant, that's enough to trigger some, warranted sadness. And then Ella rightfully said, like, hey, you need to move on. Well, I don't want to move on without him, but you have to understand, you might want to be with Calvin, but he has to be wanting to be with you in order to, fulfill your love. But if that's not the case, just move forward. So for her to just come in here and say, I think we're getting back together, it makes no sense, because like I said in my trailer breakdown, this season appears to be aired extremely out of order. So if I know I'm really judging this episode before it even comes out, but just based on her being excited about getting back with Calvin, you have to go back and think, okay, at what point in season 9 on screen have we seen a moment where Calvin made it even somewhat clear, somewhat apparent that he might be getting back together with Miranda? That's the ending of the episode From Heart to Heart. The moment where they're both in the loft, Miranda comes on to him, they kiss, and then she's like, see, I knew you missed me. And then they start kissing some more. And then in episode 9, I believe the episode title was Someone, we act like that never happened. There was no mention of it or anything. So based on that one scene between Miranda and Calvin, I would think that canonically this finale should have followed that episode. Because once again, aside from that, Calvin has been with Laura. And to actually have Miranda just pop up and say, oh, we're getting back together, but then there's no mention of Laura, that makes no sense. But like I said, I don't want to jump fully to conclusions yet. Let's just wait till next week when the episode comes on, because as of right now, I just have no idea what the plan is. But we'll find out soon enough when it airs. I know a lot of people suspected that Miranda and Calvin might be getting back together, but based on what we've seen of these two so far this season, especially from Miranda, it would make no damn sense. But then again, there has been a lot going on this season that has not made any sense whatsoever. So would I be surprised if Calvin and Miranda got back together? No. Would I like for them to get back together? Absolutely not, based off what we've seen so far. I mean, to be completely honest, what kind of message would that send? Basically, if the person who you were with, not even married, like let's say it was just a relationship or whatever, if the person you were with, like you walked away from that relationship, realize you want them back, but they've moved on and you haven't, you basically keep pulling a Steve Urkel until you wear them down enough that you agree to get back together. Not a good message. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because in the preview, you got Ella looking excited, and then Curtis's face pretty much is my face when I heard Miranda say this. I'm like, are we really doing this, Tyler Perry? But then again, like I said in my trailer breakdown for the finale, even though this, the whole thing was aired out of order, when you think about it, the whole Miranda and Calvin storyline is probably the biggest, if not the only thing worthy of a season finale synopsis. Oh my God, Calvin and I might be getting back together. So I truly feel like, unless we get some kind of information about Laura, like, you know, if Calvin and Laura decided to break up or something, then this is just a slap in the face. It's like Laura was a non-factor in a character who wasn't even needed in the show, even though she's fine as hell. But like I said, let's wait and see what happens next week. Yeah, that's all I got for this particular episode. But also keep in mind that if Miranda and Calvin get back together, then what will Miranda's character be doing on the show? Because 99% of her screen time has been her whining about Calvin. So what if they get back together and things aren't what she hoped they'd be? Like Calvin reverts back to his old ways. I don't know, but well, yeah, let's just find out together. So please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.